I'm wearing Sarah for this demonstration and for this video, and this is in color FS27. To Wiggin with Christi. I'm Christi, and today we're going to be doing a different type video. It's going to be part of our do's and don'ts series. This is going to be actually talking about lace fronts, some concerns and some solutions for you. So I am talking in general about the Jon Renau Smart Lace, what they recommend, and about their lace fronts. And hopefully this will help you with all lace fronts and give you some guidance on that. They wanted me to share this information with you, and I'm so excited to get this out for you. So the Smart Lace with Jon Renau is a ready-to-wear lace front. It's pre-cut, and you don't need to cut the lace. Some wigs come and there's lace down to here, and you have to cut and form to your head. Not with the Jon Renau Smart Lace collection. It comes ready to wear. And that's what's great about it. You can just literally slip it on your head and you're ready to go. The Smart Lace is available on synthetic, human hair, heat-friendly wigs. Due to this finished edge, there's no need to trim this lace before wearing this wig. Smart Lace offers a natural hairline and allows for multi-directional parting. The Smart Lace with Jon Renau is made with the welded lace. Welded lace is created by layering 2 layers of monofilament perpendicularly. They call that like the hashtag. So if you had two layers of monofilament and you kind of went like that, you'd make like a hashtag, right? So that's what they do, is they take 1 layer of monofilament lace, another layer of monofilament crossed over like that, and they weld it together. That's what makes the Jon Renau Smart Lace front. And then it is ultrasonically fused together, offering a more durability than other lace front materials. This Jon Renau Smart Lace feels really sheer and really nice against my scalp. Let's talk about discomfort issues. So some of the causes for discomfort is an improper wig size. Sometimes it might be too tight, and so the lace in the front is kind of pulling, and that can cause discomfort or feel too tight, or you feel like the lace is too tight. You might think it's scratchy, and that could be due to the wig size. Some prevention for that is to ensure that you have the correct wig size. Measure your head, measure your ear to ear, measure front to back, because that is going to tell you where you need to line up with a wig. And if you have any questions on if that wig style will fit you, or how does it run, does it fit large or small, contact your retailer. Or if you're not sure if what will fit you better, Jon Renau actually has a wig sizing chart, and you can put all your measurements in and see where it lines up within the measurements of where you want to be. Jon Renau does offer some wigs in a large size, and then most of them are in average, and then they also offer some wigs in petite. So they have a wide variety of ranges to fit all head sizes. So that's the solution. You'd want to choose the correct wig size for you. That will help, 1, with discomfort issues. 2, maybe you have some sensitive skin and it's causing you discomfort. I know personally for myself, sometimes my lace fronts do itch. A tip that Jon Renau gave us was to lightly, before you get your wig on, lightly put some translucent powder there and dust it with translucent powder. Okay, so you can kind of see my lace front laying against my skin there. You can blend that in with some makeup. I didn't blend mine in, I just kind of threw it on. Most of the time I don't blend mine in, to be honest. I've already done my makeup and I just throw on my hair. And it doesn't really bother me, but some people it does. And so don't be afraid to blend that in with your makeup. Now let's talk about a common concern, which is frayed lace. One of the causes for frayed lace is actually improper wig fitting. It's too tight. So it starts to pull at the lace. So if your wig is too tight, it's gonna pull at that lace, and you don't want it to do that. That's why making sure you have the proper wig size is very, very, very important. So make sure a solution is to measure your head, find out where you land for wig size, and get a cap in that wig size. Improper removal and application of wigs. I'm going to demonstrate for you how I put on my wigs. Only use ear tabs when applying or removing and adjusting your wig. So how I take off my wigs is I go just like that. Take it off by the ear tabs. Now to put back on, I dive into my wig. I've done this since I started wearing wigs. I've just always done it this way. Is I literally dive in with my forehead, and you want to get your lace like right here, and then we'll adjust with our ear tabs. Now I grab my ear tabs and I'm going to lift up and it's back on. That's how I put on and take off my wigs. That's how I've done it since the day I started wearing wigs in a wig store. That's just how I was taught. And this is the way Jon Renau recommends that you take off and on your wigs. This will help keep your lace fronts intact and help them to not fray. Only use a wide tooth comb or a paddle brush on your lace front wigs. And you don't want to touch them, like you can use them on the base materials, but you just want to be careful of your base materials because that lace is fragile. It's very fragile. You want to take care of it. Now I'm wearing a hand-tied cap, so I have lace all over. Also, I wouldn't use paddle brush on this because this is a curly wig, but wide tooth comb and a paddle brush is all you want to use on these smart lace base materials. We don't want to pull on it. We don't want to tug at it. We just want to make sure we handle the front delicately. So some of the solutions for the discomfort and the fraying of the wigs can be a request for a lace front repair. And Jon Renau provides that for human hair systems. That could be an option if your human hair wig has frayed or is having severe discomfort. Now let's talk about the lace front not laying flat. I will admit I've had one of my wigs do this, and I had reached out to Jon Renau about my lace front not laying flat. So I was really thankful when the next month they did this teaching for us. The lace front not laying front can be caused by an improper wig size. Again, improper storage, if it's getting molded in a different way, and the wig worn improperly. Is it too far back? Is it too far up? That can cause that as well. How you prevent that is proper wig measurements. Ensure that the lace front is laying flat when you put it on a wig block or a stand. Ensure that the lace is not being folded under. Have you ever put on a wig and the lace was like folded under? That's horrible. You don't want that to happen. But diving into your wig is going to help you to not get that. What you can do for a solution for that is you can actually steam it. So put it on a blockhead when it's dry, and then just steam that lace front, and that will help that lace front to go back into a form to the blockhead and really turn out really nicely. I did that to my wig that was like that, and she looks great now. Prevention for the discomfort is to use the Blue Walker or the blue tape, any blue tape for lace fronts. I have the Blue Walker lace tape, but you want to make sure you take that off your lace fronts every night or at the end of your day when you take it off. And you want to always remove with Lace Let Go by Jon Renau. And how I do is I actually just dip my Q-tip in it, and then I start from the edge and I work my way this way, and I just kind of do it slowly, and it works that tape right on off, or it releases the wig, and then I use it and get the tape off the lace front. Like I said before, the shears are only if needed, and to be perfectly frankly honest, I'm scared to death to do this. I don't know if I'd want to. These are pinking shears, so they have grooves in them. I haven't even taken them out. You want to cut where they line up with the grooves. Okay, you don't want there to be a bubble in the groove and kind of just, quickly go, you have to make sure that they line up. And then if you have to continue, that you move it back where it lines up for the next groove. Okay, you want to be very careful. I highly recommend having a professional do the trimming of your lace fronts and take it into a wig shop or store, or someone that's been trained to do this, because you just want to be very careful with it and you don't want to damage the lace front even more. So these are the Jon Renau pinking shears. So what they do recommend is if you were to do that, you have a different type of hairline and you want to make an adjustment to it, you just can trace where you want it to be trimmed, and then you would take it off, turn your wig inside out, and then slowly cut and make sure you are lining up the edges. Like I said, I'd recommend taking it into a professional if you can, but that's how you would do this. All right, guys, I know this has been a long video, but I hope this helped you with some concerns and solutions for lace fronts. I know that I learned a lot from it and I was excited to share it with you. Maybe in future videos I can talk to you guys about knots. I know some of you guys commented on Instagram, wanted to know about knots and the dark knots and what to do for that. But this is mainly about lace front, what lace front maybe common concerns, the itchiness, the irritation, the fraying. But maybe we'll do a follow-up video about that. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already have it. If you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's called Wiggin with Christi as well. I hope this helped you and I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to shine bright, love others, and be kind.